Okay, students, this video is going to cover the candle assignment. And in the candle assignment in your CMS, you need to have your data files downloaded. So if you didn't do that, make sure you have your data files downloaded and then open up your instructions for your candle assignment. Now, the purpose of this assignment is to take this original document and make it look like this. And what you need to do is you need to actually set a new canvas so you're not messing with the controls in the documents. So we are going to open our Photoshop, go to our data files, so File, Open, scroll down to your data files, and my data files happen to be in my Google Drive. And there is my candle right there. Now, if you read through the instructions on your assignment, right here it says that you want a new document with a width of 9.44 and a height of 6.292. So we need to also open up a new document. So we're going to go to File, New, and we're going to title this Edited Candle hyphen your name. And when I mean your name, I mean your name. And we want a width of 9.444 inches and a height of 6.292. Our resolution is 72 because we're just going to use it for the computer. We're not going to print it out. We want a white background, and we can click OK. So here's my edited candle canvas, and then here's my original document here. Now, the first thing I want to do in my document is unlock my document. When I unlock the document, it makes it a lot easier to work with, and it frees up some of the controls in Photoshop. And then I'm going to take my paint bucket, and if you're not finding your paint bucket, remember your paint bucket is under the gradient tool. So I'm going to take my paint bucket, right mouse click, choose clear, and then left click. And that removes the canvas white background. So now I have a transparent background. The reason I want to do that is so that things do not overlap and we can see beyond our selections. So our first thing we want to do now is straighten out this candle. So we're going to take our selection tool and select this part of the candle only. Get our transform tool on, and you need to move to and make sure this box is checked. We're going to get that double arrow. Remember, when you see those boxes around your image, that means these little boxes here on the selection, that means the transform controls are on. And you can kind of see that I have jagged edges along this candle image. That's fine. That's going to go away when I accept my changes. And then I'm going to go up to select and then deselect. So right now I've got this candle, and I'm going to copy this candle. And remember, our keyboard commands Control-C for copy, and then Control-V to paste. And I'm going to move this candle along my document a little bit. Now, if I were real specific, I would try to get this separated from the candlestick itself and move the candle so it was centered, okay? But since we're just an instructional video, we're going to keep going on. So when I go back to my other document, I still have this and this item that I need to fix. However, I'm going to work with this candlestick for right now, and I'm going to go into my layer, and if you choose slow clicks on your layer, it should allow you to open up this box where you can rename your layer. Now, because of the smart recorder, it's not letting me do that. So we're going to bypass that, but it's a good idea to start renaming your layers so you can keep track. If I were going to name this layer, I would name it Large Candlestick. And I need to make a copy of this layer. So I'm going to right mouse click, choose Duplicate Layer. And here I'm going to choose Small Candlestick for my name. And then I'm going to copy this again and duplicate my layer. And this one, I'm going to choose Medium Candlestick. So you can see I've got my large candlestick, my medium, and my small here. Now I'm on my medium candlesticks. I've got my move tool, so I'm just going to click and move. And I'm going to get my show transform tools and just try to make this just a little bit smaller than the larger stick. Okay, I'm going to go to my small candlestick layer. So I have to accept my changes first. Now go to my small candlestick layer, and again, have my move tool. Going to click, hold down, move this, transform tools, make this smaller, even yet. Set it back in my document. So there's how you get that perspective of this candle being smaller in the document and actually being set back further. So now let's go ahead and copy our other candles. So I'm going to go into my transform, select and deselect, and then with my rectangle marquee, again, you can Control C or edit copy, go to your main canvas, paste, paste again, and see it gave me 2 layers of that candle. I'm on my 1 layer. I'm going to move my candle over here, go to my show transforms, and make this candle a little bit smaller. Go back to my move tool, apply my selection, my changes, and then I'm going to go to this layer and I'm going to have to move this candle. So the last thing I need to move now is my candy pieces. And once again, I'm going to go in my document, rectangle marquee, select, Control C copy, main document, Control V paste, and then go on to this and move. Now, here's something I wanted to show you. See how the candle is overlapping, or the candy is overlapping the candle here, but it's not overlapping this candle here? That has a lot to do with the order of the layers, okay? My layer here, layer 4, happens to be my candy pieces, and if I could, I would rename that to say candy. In respective, if I move this layer higher than my layer 3, which is this candle, I now can put these pieces on top of that candle. So the closer the item is to you in the stack, the higher it is on this layers list. So you need to keep that in mind. So here's my finished product. I'm going to update my save and have my teacher check my work. And then you are done with the assignment. Good luck and have fun with it.